Now, what did I supposedly posted? Was it a post or a story or what?
At first, I thought it was, okay, look at me. My pool is better than all your pools combined.
Huh?
I saw that.
You do have a badass pool.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I posted something about the pool?
Oh, yeah. You
Yes,
do a
of
whole,
course you know you posted
Is
the
it
pool.
still
Right?
on
You went on
his
a whole backyard tour.
Yeah,
I think
that was Friday.
I think you were like,
Oh,
like
let me
is he
see.
trying to be a swinger? He's like asking people to come over and take a dip with them.
Who wants to come on over
no,
to
I
this
wasn't.
awesome pool?
It's weird
But that
because
pool looks amazing, by the way.
I got to give props to
Who
Brian
did-
Whitlock from
Brian
Cypress
Whitlock.
Custom Pools because he had built a pool for me once. He built a pool for Ryan.
And a hot
Brian
tub.
Whitlock is a great man with a great company.
Okay.
Bravo to you, Brian. Sir.
I thought you were going to be commenting about.
Well, then I saw that, and I'm like,
Something
okay.
else.
But then I saw this, and there's a picture of a nice motorcycle, and it says, my next purchase, starting courses to get my license, it will be good therapy.
I think it will.
And I'm like, okay, is he just like making a joke, like saying that?
Building
Or
his
is he
dream to be
trying to
Evil
make me
Knievel
mad?
from the 70s.
No, I already paid for it.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Look,
If you injure yourself
You
on
already
that, you're
bought
not
the
allowed
bike?
to talk about it.
no, not the motorcycle, the course. So,
okay.
We all see this. How this story's going to end.
This is not going to end well.
No.
look, I just.
Why would you
I'm
do
doing
this?
the things that I wanted to do
But
that
don't
I
you work-
wasn't
we're all
able
a
to do
team.
before. I'm not going to take it on the freeway. That was the promise
It
I
doesn't
made to
matter.
everybody.
You can still die anywhere.
I'm just
I don't
going to
want you
go
get
out
hurt.
on. I'm just going out on the course. So it's something
you-
I can do on
Famous
weekends.
last
I can go out
words.
on the
Why
course.
don't you get
That's
like a
it.
dirt bike or something then?
Well, you still have to get a license.
But
Not
this,
for a
this
dirt
is
bike.
what, I don't know what
Not
this
for a
is. What kind of
dirt
motorcycle
bike.
is
It's a
that?
Harley.
It's like a Harley, which
Yeah.
kind of I can't.
I'm not necessarily going to get that brand, but I just want to go out and do something fun. Like, I mean, I can only paint so much. It gets boring. after a while.
37530. Do you think we should just be happy for him and let him do this as therapy, or do you think we should all be worried?
No, we'll just ignore like we usually do because we have to
I'm just
eye-roll
worried
him
for you, man. I don't want you to
now.
get injured.
When I take on something new, I don't half-ass it. I study it. I try and do it correctly, and I'm taking a.
And then you go out the day before Harvey and you.
well, that was stupid. I
go up
agree.
in a parachute.
I've made some bad choices in the past, but
I just don't think this
I'm
is.
taking it. At first, I do the in-class training, and then I get out on
Reeks
the
of
course.
crisis.
This really
Oh
scares me.
no, it's end-life crisis, not midlife.
I didn't say mid.
I just don't think. I don't see you as a motorcycle guy.
Why is it? Look, I'm not going to be on the freeways, guys. I'm just going out on
Sam,
the course.
what do you think?
I mean, I
You-
love when Mark had his motorcycle.
It's fun.
So
Those are your young and fancy
I did
free
it as a
days
kid.
before
In
kids
Miami.
and responsibility.
Yeah, I still have my helmet in case he gets another one. So I can't sit here and say that I'm against this, Ryan. But I do wonder because of your shoulder if you're going to be able to
And your bad luck.
drive it.
Yeah.
You have like a cloud over you.
appropriately.
Every vehicle you've purchased.
Because
Except for
motorcycles
one.
are super heavy. Like you got to be able to get that up off the kickstands and like keep it even. Like it's not just.
Well, I'm also getting in shape, which, Kevin, you've got somebody coming in this morning to help me out.
Well,
Well, they
they have
turned around-
rescheduled for us.
Oh,
They heard
turned
you got a
around when they heard
motorcycle
you.
and
We didn't let him go, this guy.
In the awesome words of firefighter Ross on text at 37530, Welp, time for story time with Ryan. I can
Oh,
tell him
come
all
on.
the bad motorcycle wrecks
And
that I've seen.
No,
I know.
I honestly, I do know that when I picked up my two aunts from the airport, this is like years ago, and the traffic was really bad coming out of IAH, and we saw the motorcycle underneath the 18-wheeler's wheel, and the helmet was like about 30 feet away with the head still in it. And I was like, nope, not going to do this.
What are you saying with the head still in it?
Lord.
What are you saying? Are you trying to traumatize everybody? That is
No,
so
I'm just saying, like,
crazy.
I know how dangerous it is. I'm not going to go out on the freeways.
And I'm sorry,
just
but I
doing
feel
on the
like
track.
unless you had just come upon it, don't the cops like cover that stuff up?
It just
You
happened.
can't
But
just
you're
be
gonna go on
driving by
You're
people.
going to go on this track, and then you're going to get into it big
You think
time.
I'm going to get too cocky?
And then you're going to start wanting to race other
No,
people.
I don't wanna
Race other
race.
You're gonna,
motorcyclists.
yeah, on
Eric
the
knows
track.
your playbook after
Yeah.
20-something years.
Or you're
He's
gonna-
calling this.
you're
What
take
if
a-
you get one of those
Exactly.
vehicles that's like a spider, where it has like the two wheels in the front and then the
Oh,
one in
yeah,
the
yeah,
back?
yeah. What's
Why
that
don't
called?
you
A
get, like,
slingshot.
The
The
tricycle
slingshot.
or something.
The
Or
slingshot.
tricycle.
And like people said, it's not
Downey's
that.
got one of those.
And as much as I trust you, like I don't trust people driving out
It's the
there.
people driving. I
Oh,
know.
absolutely. That's what's
I
terrifying.
know. I've forbidden my daughter from ever getting
Listen,
on a
one of our
motorcycle.
very good friends lost his stepdad that way
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
the
I remember
freeway.
That was awful. He said, yeah.
He had a motorcycle, was going to work.
But what
and-
harm could it
Oh,
do
did
if
you
I'm
hear a
just on a
texter?
track?
I'm 36 and have driven a motorcycle since the age of 18, and I don't have my license.
Don't
Pull
brag
that
about
off.
committing a crime.
That
Wow.
is not okay.
I just want you to be careful.
You have to have a motorcycle's license.
Well,
like
what would you recommend?
There's a little stamp thing on
Like
yours.
you know
like
that
Scrabble or
no,
like Risk.
you know that
like,
like,
could that
I've got
screw
this.
us up?
I've got a
Boggle.
huge void in my life.
God
right
forbid.
now.
What if you got something bad happen? You die.
Yeah.
And then the suits here go, oh, the whole show's not together anymore. We're all fired.
They're not going to do that.
How do you know?
Someone
It could be in
says
contracts. You never know.
You
They
need
could
a
say.
Hispanic cleansing.
What does that mean?
Hispanic
Oh, like a
cleansing. What?
cleansing, like a
Or that
saging
sage
or
stuff.
something.
Like we could
Oh.
sage
I know the
you.
Persians do that with the sage stuff. They cook it.
Nah, it's
Greek
just
stuff,
something
too.
fun to do.
Why
on
don't
the
you get
course.
like
What if I
a
make a-
camper and go camping on
Yeah.
the weekends?
by myself?
Yeah, you could do all kinds of cool things out there.
Boring.
And people are asking if you're going to have the mom bike, with the little saddlebags in the back, the big fiberglass
Get the
ones.
slingshot. Someone
The
said.
slingshot
That's
is a
what-
good
Right,
idea.
yeah,
as
that's
Sam
what
was
I
saying.
said.
Yeah.
That's what people are saying. But
Oh,
everyone said,
my good
just
friend
keep that.
Tony's got one of those. It's fun. Those are fun.
I'm just please be careful.
Let's
I'm not going to
see.
go on the freeway, okay?
People
What
are
if I
con-
make you
You said that, but you also said you
What
were
if I
never
make
jump
you
out
a
of a plane again,
promise?
and then we
And you
found out
lied.
you've done that like 5 times. since.
More than that. He was lying.
You did it once with Sam,
I'm
then you-
sorry.
If you think we're, let
See,
me
you're just
throw
a
you, let me
liar,
throw you
man.
I
something.
did
Let me
lie
throw you
about
something
the
right now to those listening to
parachuting.
this show.
I
We've been
told you
together
he
for,
wasn't on my plane. I did not lie about
Hold
that.
on a second. Let me just make a statement, Sam, because people who are listening right now might think we're being blank holes about this.
Uh-huh.
We have worked with Ryan for all these years. We know his lies. And
I've broken almost every
that
bone in my
bull
body.
crap he fed us after he nearly died out of that plane and said, I'll
Right.
never do that again. And then he was secretly throwing himself out of the plane for all those. No mercy. That's why Eric is like, okay, why are you even putting this on? Don't even tell us. Don't even tell us. It makes us mad.
But then all of a sudden something bad, we get a
Then
call.
Actually, I'm not even mad anymore. I'm like,
I'm
yeah, do whatever you
sorry.
want.
I
I'm not
mean,
mad.
I'm trying to be a better person.
Buy 3 bikes, 1 for each house, and then just go as much as you want with no helmet. Just do that.
Someone's
You
like,
wanna say
stop
that
being negative.
instead?
He's going to be fine. All right. Well, then
What if I
I'm going to
sign-
save your number, and when something happens, I'm going to call you.
What if
No,
I
it's
sign a
fine.
contract with you guys that I
No,
will
I
never
don't-
take it off the course?
No,
It'll
you don't
just be
need-
on the course.
I just worry about
That's
anything.
ridiculous.
You got injured when I
No.
pulled that chair out in front of you. You got injured you get injured all the time. Things somehow that cloud follows you.
But
Your
I don't
cars.
get injured doing mundane things, like dumb things, like tripping on the stairs or something. I don't
Hey,
get.
how many times have you fallen down your stairs and broke stuff?
I think
Right,
we need to let. I think
Well,
we need to
replace-
let him.
You know what?
We
I
need
just
to
wanna
let
say-
him
Yeah,
get
you
this
need to-
out of his
I'd
system.
say 7:34 on May 27th.
Eric, I
I'm
don't
just
have
letting it
a
out
lot
there.
in my life right now.
But
I
we
mean,
get. What else can he do? Text us. What can he do?
Let's ask Stacey.
It only
Hi,
works
Stacey.
so
Welcome
much.
to the Roula Ryan Show with Eric. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, we're
Morning.
okay.
I'm
Give us an
upset.
alternative to something that Ryan can do besides putting himself on a motorcycle.
No, I agree totally with Ryan. Sorry.
Oh, thanks.
I'm
Do you
like
have a
that.
motorcycle?
You can meet some great friends hanging out with other bikers. I'm sorry. They're not all bad people.
No, I don't think they
know
are at all.
because
We-
No, I
we're
love
not saying they're
bombshells
And
bad.
too.
that's
I mean,
really
they're-
cool, though, because
so
there
they
was,
have their own
Put her
little
down.
community.
Put her
You
down.
can-
Put her down.
Yeah.
no, they don't want to hear.
I'm not talking about
They only want
people
to hear
riding
what they
bikes.
want to hear.
We're not talking about you hanging out with bikers.
We never said anything about bikers being bad
No.
people.
You people out there want to
We're
ride your
talking
bikes, go
about
for it. I'm talking about this one person
safety.
here. This guy should be in bubble wrap his rest of his life. Jesus.